Life can get so busy. Kids, homework, dinner, repeat. The days blend together in a comforting, if sometimes exhausting rhythm. There's always something to do, someone to help, and rarely a quiet moment just for yourself. That's Tiffany Thornton's world now. She's a mom, a multitasker, and the heart of her family's home. You might remember her as Tawny Hart from Sonny with a Chance, always bright and funny, lighting up the screen with her energy and wit. These days, she's a mom surrounded by love and happy chaos. But a small part of her longed for something just for herself, a spark of adventure, a taste of the world beyond her front door. One night, after the kids were asleep and the house was finally quiet, she stumbled on a photo of Washington, D.C. blanketed in cherry blossoms, the city glowing softly in the evening light. The image sparked something deep inside, a need for a little adventure, a moment to recharge, and a chance to see the world with fresh eyes. Why not take a trip? Her husband encouraged her, reminding her that it's okay to chase your own dreams too. That was all she needed to hear. With her family's blessing, Tiffany packed her journal, a camera, and her hopes for a magical escape, ready to collect new memories and stories to share. This wasn't about running away from her life. It was about running toward inspiration, toward a new chapter she could call her own. She wanted to find beauty, meet new people, and reconnect with her dreams, reminding herself that she's more than just her daily routine. It felt scary, but exciting. The unknown can be intimidating, but it's also where the best stories begin. She booked her flight, heart fluttering with anticipation, ready to step out of her comfort zone and into a world of possibility. This was her chance to add a new layer to her life, to rediscover herself and embrace the adventure waiting just beyond her doorstep. Her cherry blossom adventure was about to begin, and with it, a new sense of wonder and possibility. The morning of her flight, Tiffany moved quietly through her softly lit bedroom, careful not to wake anyone. Each item she packed felt like a promise to herself, a step toward something new and unknown. She paused to kiss her kids goodbye before sunrise, holding them a little longer, feeling the weight and warmth of their sleepy hugs. It was a bittersweet moment, filled with both love and anticipation. The drive to the airport felt like the start of something big, the sky painted in hopeful pinks and oranges, as if the world itself was cheering her on. The city was still quiet, the roads nearly empty, and every mile brought her closer to her dream. At the airport, the usual stress was replaced by excitement for new beginnings. The buzz of travelers, the rolling suitcases, and the distant announcements all felt like part of her own adventure. On the plane, she gazed out the window, feeling a freedom she hadn't known she missed. The clouds below looked like endless possibilities, and she let herself dream bigger than she had in years. She wrote in her journal, capturing her hopes for the trip, her handwriting a mix of excitement and nerves. Each word was a wish for adventure, for discovery, for a little magic. Landing in D.C., the air was crisp, promising spring. The city skyline shimmered in the morning light, and she felt a surge of possibility. Even the taxi ride felt like an adventure, the city buzzing with energy. Every street corner hinted at stories waiting to be discovered, and Tiffany watched the world rush by with wide-eyed wonder. Her hotel room overlooked a park dotted with the first hints of pink. The view was more beautiful than she'd imagined, a gentle welcome to her new chapter. The cherry blossoms were real, not just a fantasy. Their delicate petals danced in the breeze, painting the city in soft shades of hope. She smiled, energized and ready to explore. Every step felt lighter, every breath filled with possibility. This city of monuments and magic was hers to discover. Tiffany felt a sense of belonging, as if the city itself was inviting her to write her own story among its storied streets. The journey had already changed her. She felt braver, more open to the world, and grateful for every moment that led her here. Her adventure was truly underway, and with every step, Tiffany knew she was exactly where she was meant to be. At sunrise, Tiffany set out for the tidal basin, the heart of the Cherry Blossom Festival, where anticipation hung in the cool morning air. She could feel the city waking up around her, the promise of something magical just ahead. The city transformed before her eyes, gray and green replaced by a sea of delicate pink, as if the world had been painted anew overnight. Every branch seemed to burst with color, turning familiar streets into a dreamscape. The air was sweet, filled with the gentle fragrance of blossoms, and the scene was more beautiful than any photo could ever capture. Sunlight filtered through the petals, casting a soft glow on everyone gathered there. She walked slowly, soaking in every detail, touching petals softer than silk, marveling at their fragile beauty. Each blossom felt like a tiny miracle, fleeting and precious. A gentle breeze sent blossoms swirling like pink confetti, dancing through the air and settling on the ground like a delicate carpet. It felt as if the world was celebrating alongside her. Hungry from her walk, she tried taiyaki from a food truck, warm, sweet, and entirely new to her. The treat was filled with creamy red bean paste, a delightful surprise that made her smile. Sitting by the water, she watched families, couples, and artists all drawn together by the blooms. Children laughed, friends shared stories, and painters tried to capture the fleeting beauty on their canvases. She snapped photos, not just of the trees, but of laughter, connection, and the joy that seemed to fill the air. Every moment felt worth remembering. The festival was about more than flowers. It was about celebrating simple, beautiful moments, and the sense of community that blossomed alongside the trees. Tiffany felt the joy and peace all around her, a gentle happiness that seemed to settle in her heart. She realized she was capturing memories, not just images. Each photo a reminder of the beauty and togetherness she found here. The blossoms brought everyone together, weaving strangers into a tapestry of shared wonder and delight. It was a powerful, heartwarming sight, one that Tiffany knew she would carry with her long after the last petal had fallen. Tiffany wandered for hours, feet sore but spirits soaring. The cherry blossoms framed monuments in breathtaking beauty, a blend of history and nature. As the sun set, golden light made the petals glow. She found a quiet grove, closed her eyes, and listened to the world. In her journal she wrote about seasons, how quiet times prepare us for moments of joy. The fleeting blossoms reminded her to cherish the present. Lanterns lit up the night, turning the park into a fairy tale. She walked back to her hotel, renewed and inspired. The next day, Tiffany explored quieter blossom spots by water taxi. She met a local woman who shared stories of the festival and the meaning of the blossoms, beauty in impermanence. The idea of cherishing fleeting moments resonated deeply. Later, she met a young artist sketching the trees, inspired by hope and renewal. Their conversation reignited Tiffany's own creativity. These connections were as meaningful as the sights. Strangers became friends, united by the blossoms. Her adventure was about more than sightseeing. It was about connection. The world felt bigger and kinder. On her last day, Tiffany took a final walk among the cherry trees, heart full and grateful. She pressed a single petal into her journal, a keepsake of magic found. The flight home was different. She was filled with new ideas. She planned to start a family tradition, a blossom day each spring, celebrating new beginnings together. Her homecoming was joyful chaos, her greatest adventure. The trip had filled her cup, making her more present and inspired. That night, she shared stories and photos with her kids, teaching them to seek beauty and joy. The cherry blossoms taught her happiness isn't about choosing between adventure and family. It's about weaving both together. Tiffany's journey had brought her home, changed and renewed.